Hello guys and welcome to DICE here in sunny Sweden. I'm joined now by Lars Gustavsson, who is the multiplayer lead on the highly anticipated Battlefield 3. Lars, welcome.
Thank you.
So we're getting a first look at, just literally we were the first people in the world to see the game, in the multiplayer part of the game today. Tell us about your aims for the multiplayer portion of the game.
I mean, it's high hopes, high ambitions. We really want to, I mean, it's called Battlefield 3, so we really want to make a standpoint out of that one, that a lot of the goodies that people loved in Battlefield 2 will be back. We will have the jets, we will have a lot of that people loved. At the same time as it's the same studio, DICE been making games. I've been making Battlefield for 12 years now, so it's very much the gained experience of all the games that's going to go into this iteration of the franchise.
They say you ain't grinding until you die.
So you're going to be previewing, the multiplayer portion at E3, which is when our video is going live. Tell us about what people can expect from that particular demo. What have you shown?
It's going to be a first taste of a lot of the new cool things of Battlefield 3. We are moving into urban areas. We will show some of the new gameplay mechanics. So hopefully a lot of good things that will give people answers on some of the cool things that are coming out. It also will give a first really good experience of what the Frostbite 2 engine can deliver when it comes to multiplayer, which has been kind of secretly hidden up to this date.
The actual multiplayer map is called Operation Metro.
Correct.
It's multiple stages. Just tell us about, gives an overview of what we can expect from that level.
I think it's a really interesting level in the way that, as I talked about previously, it's where many other games and levels in other games are arenas. You fight and you die in a confined area. It could be larger or smaller, but it's still kind of an arena. This level is very much a journey, and if you played it like you did today, you really know what I'm talking about. You go through different stages, extreme changes in environment setting, and therefore also kind of the tools you need to be successful. So for every new stage of the level, you need to kind of assess threat. How can we kind of counter this? And if it doesn't work, you need to find a new tool to kind of breach the defense and move up.
So, I mean, players of the Battlefield series will recognise it as a rush level where you have to go and there's 8 different points in total. But you start above ground and then underground and then above ground again. Just tell us about the level itself.
Yeah, it's you could call it extreme variety, and as you say, it starts with more kind of vehicular. You have vehicles, you're pushing in to kind of take out this anti-air emplacements by the end of the park. And from there on, the situation changes and you have to kind of reassess, change your tactics and go underground. So it's, I'm really pleased with how it's unfolding. And yeah, it is a journey more than an arena. Of course, we could take any of these areas and turn them into kind of a team deathmatch combat area. They're all well suited for it, but it gives you kind of an understanding of the enormous size of these maps.
Tell us about the multiplayer classes in Battlefield 3, because you've tweaked them slightly. Just tell us about the standard loadouts that we saw today.
So first off, we have the Assault Soldier. Assault Soldier have nowadays, slightly inspired by Battlefield 2, gotten medic abilities. The way we see it, Assault Soldier is the one that goes gun blazing into the front line. But in the core essence, it means that when you're up there fighting and dying, you're much more likely to have a medic around you, compared to previously where it could be far back laying suppressive fire or something. Secondly, we have the Engineer class. We've worked with the Engineer class. There's a lot of cool things we still have not shown, but equipped anti-tank or anti-vehicle warfare, as well as repairing vehicles. He is also the one who can provide kind of the magic door opener with his RPG, kind of shooting new doors through the environment. Third one coming up is the Support class. This one I'm really happy with, partially because I like running around with an LMG. For today's test and for E3, we equipped it with a bipod. What we added now is the suppression system, so all the bullets that come close to the enemy starts building up a suppression effect on that soldier, which slightly affects his visuals and deviation. It's not much, we don't want people to feel blocked by it. It's more of a reminder that you should get out of this situation and find other ways to attack. We also added score events to it, so that by being a good supportive soldier, you can even get score for laying down suppressive fire. In addition, he also lay out ammo for teammates, since that's key on the modern battlefield. The Recon class, we have a lot of new cool additions coming to that one, which we don't really show today. But as you are very much up to customize it your way, you can choose to be the kind of long way far in the back. You can unlock your bipod and really lie down there and snipe people, or equip your weapon in the long run for a close distance combat. In addition, today now we equip it with a long distance scope and C4, so you can play it long distance or go up there and start rigging traps and finding new ways with your destructible C4.
We know Russian Conquest are coming back for Battlefield 3, but you're also introducing Team Deathmatch as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that at this stage?
Yeah, I'm really excited, since it is... Team Deathmatch is extremely popular. There's no talk about it. And previously in Battlefield franchise, we've been heavily focused on Battlefield unique modes. But there is a big audience out there that loves Team Deathmatch. And it feels almost like a crime to not allow them to play them in the Frostbite 2 universe.
And are those likely to be the 3 modes in the finished game? Or is there any chance we can expect more, do you think?
There will be more.
Right.